Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps Player Spotlight. The dude, Gerald, led the National League in wins a year ago, pacing the senior circuit in a category that gets a lot of attention but doesn't necessarily determine the league's best overall pitcher.
Super impressive. I know the wins are dependent upon the team, and we look at the game a little bit differently and study the metrics a little bit differently from both the offense and pitching sides of the baseball. But you know what? Show me a guy who goes out on the bump and gives his team a chance to win every time, and I'll show you a great teammate. So bottom line is, I'm digging the wins.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on MLB Network right after this. The rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Stepping in, Ed Janeway. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ed Janeway.
Hey, we got no outs.
Here's the pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Hey, here we go.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Rodriguez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here comes the first pitch. Salvador Santiago comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
One out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Lucas ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping in,
Batting
Mario De La
the
Cruz.
first baseman,
And he always poses a
Mario
threat, of course. One of the
De
true
La Cruz.
superstars in the game today.
We got two. Come on, get ahead, stay ahead.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Nationals are out in front here, 2-0. Back in Philadelphia for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Make the turn, go, make the turn.
Lucas isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
And now for Washington, James Whiteside.
Third baseman, James Whiteside.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in.
Come on.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now in the box, Eddie Lantigua.
The right fielder, Eddie Lantigua.
Good rip on it, huh?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. David Terrell is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 18, David Terrell.
Edgar Velasquez will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies nothing. Now to the plate, Carlos Chacin, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Here we go, guys.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. This is foul right side. Now another 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Flares this one over toward first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Jay Gaudio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jay Gaudio.
Here's the pitch.
Hey. 1 out, 1 out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jay Gaudio becomes out number 2 this inning.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Carlos Cruz.
2 down now.
Into the box now, Carlos Cruz.
Ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike. Here we go, guys.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Leading off the inning, David Soriano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hey, we got
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Freddie Anderson.
Go now, let's go.
At the plate now, Freddie Anderson.
Ball.
And he takes ball one.
Count 1-0.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But a heads-up play as two fielders were better than one that time. Now at the plate, David Terrell. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
David Terrell.
Here's the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, let's go right here.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. Stepping into the box, the dude, Gerald. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Santiago is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Ed Janeway. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, here we go. Plays 1 now.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 away. At the plate, Salvador Santiago. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Salvador.
Here's the pitch.
Santiago.
Hey, we got 1 here. Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mario De La Cruz.
Right here.
In now, Mario De La Cruz.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Come on, guys.
Now the 1-0 is a
Ball
slider
two.
taken for a ball.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball.
Ball
1-1,
three.
he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
3-0 to him now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Three balls,
Well out
two
in
strikes.
front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The next 3-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Chacin. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today.
Hey, no outs now.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jay Gaudio is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Chacin on at first. Nobody out.
Hey, no one down here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
I got it.
Griffin will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Carlos
right fielder, number
Cruz. He'll look to
34.
bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, we got one out here.
Here comes the first pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Now batting, second baseman, David Soriano.
Standing in now, David Soriano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lays up first now.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Into the box now, the dude, Gerald, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with.
Let's go now. One time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santiago arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Freddie Anderson.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Mark Wright will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Mark Wright.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Hey, come on, guys.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting, center fielder.
So
Ed
now to the plate, Ed Janeway. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Where's it first now?
And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Now.
Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. In now, the dude, Gerald, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Salvador Santiago, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And that's the first out. Ready now, Mario De La Cruz. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
One out now.
First offering on its way.
Hey.
1 out, nobody on.
Here we go, guys.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
The batter, the shortstop, Carlos Chassis.
Where's it one now?
Into the box, Carlos Chassin. And that misses ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Hey, two away, two away.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
When you take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Jay Gaudio. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, two away, two away.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. Nationals on top, 8-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Carlos Cruz. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Come on now.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Going for strikeout number 15. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Now batting, the second baseman, David Soriano.
One out now.
At the plate now, David Soriano. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Striding in, Freddie Anderson. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Anderson.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. The pitcher, the dude, Gerald, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be the pitcher, Albert Feldman.
Albert Feldman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Boy, he's just been setting them up and knocking them down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ed Janeway.
One away, one away.
At the plate, Ed Janeway.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
That's mine.
Griffin is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Salvador Santiago. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. The dude, Gerald, gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Benito Mesa was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.